all the Arabs, yeah, you had kafirun, because they weren't kafirun. But after seeing miracles, after witnessing everything that they had witnessed, and treating the Prophet ﷺ the way they treated for doing nothing other than calling them to their own success, Allah said, Haqq al-qawl. No, this is too much. You can't get away with this. So it's important, that people should not apply these things to people that they see out there walking around. The majority of these people, even though they have a legal status, which is outside of Islam, you don't assume about people that, I'll give you an example. And it's just an example from my own experience. I made a statement right after 9/11 where I said, if it was in an interview with a newspaper, that if there were any martyrs in that event, it would have been the firefighters. And somebody went to my teacher in Saudi Arabia, my teacher, Shaykh Hamza, and said that I said that the kuffar were shuhada. Now, it's very interesting. First of all, Shaykh Abdullah said, what word did he use? Did he say shaheed? He said, no, he said martyr. He said, well, look it up in the dictionary. And because he knows French, he said martyr. He said, it's true, they're martyrs. Because in French, a martyr is the one that gives his life for other people. That's called manduha, The thing about Muslims is they're supposed to actually look for excuses for people. So he was just being a good Muslim. But anyway, my point is that the assumption was they were kuffar. Did you check those firemen? Did you go and ask them what they believed and how? The basis is not kufr, it's iman. People are believers before they're disbelievers. The assumption about people is belief before it's disbelief. Because belief is a fitra state. Isn't our deen al-fitra? Don't we believe that people are actually by fitra inclined to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So their inherent state is belief. And disbelief is actually a state that comes later because of arrogance for whatever reasons. But these are too severe. You're making things too. It's just simple kuffar, Muslim. Just makes everything easy. Just Red Sea, split it. We're on that side, they're on that side. Well, not me. I'm a convert. Okay, so I know what it's like on both sides. Because I've been on both sides. And by the way, kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas, you were the best people, past tense. No, seriously. That's the tafsir. Read it for yourselves. Muslims talk about kuntum khayra, and they think like it's present tense. We're the best people. No, what are you doing for humanity right now? Where's your great medical discoveries? Where's your aid to starving countries? What are you doing for Darfur? What are seriously, what? Just tu'minuna billahi, right? And then what? Ta'muruna bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar. It's not just iman billah. You have to be actually out there doing things to get the khairiyah in this ummah. But that's a past tense. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. That group were all converts. For people that your daughter's too good to marry to the convert because you've got your tree that goes back 12 generations, and he doesn't even know who his great-grandfather was. Just something to think about. إنما تنذر من اتبع ذكر وخشى الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم. Surely you warn the one who will follow this reminder, has khashya of the merciful when nobody else is looking. Because a munafiq will display outwardly, but when nobody's there, what's between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's where it counts. فَبَشِّرْهُ Give him bushra. So there's the indhar. You warn them about what happens if you don't follow this, but if they follow it, they have bushra. Give them bushra of forgiveness for any of their shortcomings, their sins, missing the mark, falling short, and a great and generous reward. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى وَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَدَّمُوا آثَارُهُمْ وَكُلَّ شَيْءٍ أَحْصَيْنَاهُ فِي إِمَامٍ مُبِينٍ. So Allah, and this is at the essence of Yasin. We bring the dead to life. وَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَدَّمُوا وَآثَارُهُمْ, and we write down everything that they are bringing forward to the Yawm al-Qiyamah, all of their actions, وَآثَارُهُمْ, and any traces they leave behind, what they bring forward and what they leave behind. That's all going to be أحصيناه, ضبطناه. We've given it specific accounting and reckoning. في إمام مبين. The imam here is the book, في كتاب مبين, because the book, it leads you, right? The book leads you. في إمام مبين, in a clear book. The نكتب, the malaika write everything down. Banu Salama were a tribe outside of Medina. And they were between the Quraysh, Mecca, and Medina itself. I mean, they're in just outside Medina, but if the Quraysh came, they would have come and met up with Bani Salama. And they were a very strong tribe. But they used to go every morning, and it would take them a long time to walk to the masjid. And so they told the Prophet ﷺ that they wanted to move into Medina so that they could pray with him Fajr and not have to walk so far. The Prophet ﷺ was troubled that it would leave an opening for the enemies in Medina so that they could get them at dawn or something, or sneak up on them. But on the other hand, he was very compassionate and saw that they were trying to come to Fajr and that. So Allah, this verse was revealed to let them know that that walking you're doing every morning, it's all in your book. And alhamdulillah. So Asma's just got up and I'm done, and that's a good place to end. Inshallah, may Allah put this all in our book on the Yawm al-Qiyamah, in the good book, on the good side. Jazakumullah khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-ali al-azim. Alhamdulillah. Jazallahu anna Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam khairan ma jazayta nabiyyan an ummatihi. Ameen.